Sorry if the format's kind of weird, but this is my Life Notes project. Ever since I could remember, I've had to juggle my emotions. Sometimes I associate certain phrases or images with experiences that may have never happened or happened differently than I remember. I've had quite a couple of traumatic experiences that I have not even hit 25 years old yet. One of the most damaging memories of mine was when I was 6 years old and someone I thought of as a friend of mine pushed me into a pool, knowing that I did not know how to swim at the time. This experience created a mental attack on my psyche and made me believe for so many years that I had fallen to the bottom of the pool and that I was becoming exposed to a near death moment in my life at such a young age. I also made up in my mind that I was under the water more than humanly possible for around 10 minutes. So growing up, I used to tell people I've drowned before, and that experience just did so much to my mind that I always thought that I drowned, nobody was there to help me until it was almost too late. I chose to speak on this terrible memory of mine because I believe that it made me into the man I am today. I always would think about that friend of mine and automatically have negative emotions towards him without fully knowing what happened that day years ago. I just associated that person with hurt or harm because he wanted to hurt me by watching me drown. I also associated my family with harm because they didn't come to my rescue quick enough, and that was not the case at all. When I brought up this event recently at a family event, my mother corrected me. It threw me off and I impulsively went on defensive. I had gone all these years without fully understanding the events of what really happened that day. I always grew up looking at what happened that day from just my eyes, and I never took a step back and tried to look in. While my friend at the time did push me in, and that was really bad, I was told later on that eyes from adults were on me at all times, even when I was near the pool, and that it would be impossible for me to drown because as soon as I was pushed in, my auntie jumped in and grabbed me. It was impossible for me to be in that water for more than 5 seconds, let alone 10 minutes. From reading Black feminist thought, I have become accustomed to Black women's thoughts, ideas, and empowerment. This novel is centered around Black women throughout history who have come up on top over a racist system and also brings to light the survival most had to endure and the persistence that Black women's struggles are human struggles. It took me even more years to realize that I had fabricated a lot of the emotions that I felt at the time and that I was overreacting what the experience truly was. But other novels, such as Sisters of the Yam, helped me to self-recover because majority of the book reflects on the emotional health of Black women. And while I am not a Black woman, as I said earlier, Black women's struggles are human struggles. The teachings from this book can assist anyone with self-recovery regardless of who you are. Thanks.